everyone, ELYVIRA'S back, and I thought I'd show you guys tonight a Slovak dish, or Slavish dish, Slovak and Czechoslovakian dish. It is cabbage and noodles, grated cabbage sauteed in a tablespoon of butter with chopped up mushrooms. Totally delicious, and homemade noodles. The homemade noodles I still have from leftover from last week from the chicken puppy kush. So I thought I'd show you. Here, let me get organized. So, we got our pan right here, and we're going to put a tablespoon of butter. I use country crock, just like that. And that's all you use. You don't need a lot because this is really a cool dish. So, and then we're going to move this over here for a minute. My dad made this, and this is my Grandma Vasic's recipe. My dad told me, and this is how I always made it. You can also not put them. We've also had it without the mushrooms too, so it just depends. We can do it either way. I have the mushrooms. Usually I don't. But usually I end up not having enough, so. And then we start grating away. Just gonna throw it in the pan. And then what we do is we'll chop like this up here. So it's about the same as the other. And I decided to do this because I had the time, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do this because I can eat this all week. This is actually what you see me making here is what I'll eat all week, so that I have good food to eat. Oh, my nose, excuse me. And I use like a fourth of a head, half a head of the cabbage. You don't need a lot. This thing makes a lot. Just like Dad used to do. But it's so yummy. That's the funny part. And then and I'll show you how to add the noodles. Believe me, your arm hurts and my nose itches. Then how we did it. How we do it. Because it's not, that there is not going to break. I already know. I've done this enough. And watch my dad. Okay, let me get my hands washed here and go to the stove. If I can find my towel. Okay. Now, I'll go to the stove. And I already measured it for one, I already measured it out. And you're just going to add seasoned salt and pepper to taste. There's no measuring. We always just measure. Do you taste it? It's for your liking. This is a dish that you don't really do. And you don't use, all you're going to use is seasoned salt and pepper. So easy. And this is the cool thing, is like, you don't need a lot of money. I bought a head of cabbage last week, and I'm still using with different dishes that I made, and this is one of them that I'm still using. So it's like, wow, you know, and then we're going to put the lid on, let it simmer for a few minutes. That's it. And it's 200, let me grab the thing. For 1 cup serving is 234 calories. And this will be going into my Czechoslovakian, it's going to be called ELYVIRA'S Slovak and Czech dishes. And I might change the title yet, but basically this one is on my heritage. That's the one that I'm doing. I have a lot of family members that have asked me, hey, we need to have some heritage, you know, and yeah. And all you're gonna do this might end up being 2 videos. We just leave it like that, because once that simmers and everything gets nice and moist, we add the noodles. And I already measured the noodles out, so we're good to go. And you know, for 1 cup serving for 234, this is a meal. We use this a lot as a main course when we were younger. We use this as a main course, and we'd either have a salad with it, or we'd have maybe a burger with it, or a side piece of chicken, stuff like that. I'm trying to find turkey legs, because there is a dish from my nationality that we do a lot too, and I'm hoping to find that so I can do it next week. So, we're getting it. Believe it or not, in the old country, they raise their own chickens. They do stuff like that, and they raise their own food, or they go to the meat market and the fruit stands and vegetable stands every day. You know, and I guess because the way I grew up, I had a grandfather that was a farmer, part-time, and you know, I grew up pretty much where I'm from is a lot of farmers, and you know, it's pretty cool. And I don't like, yeah, I guess that's why when you do this and you look at things like this, it's like, wow, you know, this is so yummy, and everybody says you have to buy all these things. You don't. I bought a head of cabbage from last week for $1.75 at the farmer's market. I'm still using it. The vegetables that you seen today in my thing, I had bought last week at Myers, the carrots at Myers, but the zucchini and stuff, I still had leftovers from the farmer's market. I can't even think. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day and stuff, and I want to relax a little bit. I'm still doing laundry from the escapade yesterday, but yeah, and it's unique because you can make healthy dishes, and you can take my recipe and correlate it to what you want. You don't have to follow my recipe if you want. That's fine. The Slovak and Czech dishes are very, very healthy, and the Europeans, they do eat a lot like that, and it's pretty cool. And you know how they eat. Oh wow, it smells like if my dad was cooking this. And my dad loved Julia Child, and then we always watched that one guy from Louisiana, because I always asked my dad about, well, how do you measure the stuff? And he goes, we don't. It's just, he would go, he always imitated that guy, and he would be a little bit this, a little bit that, and that guy was just, he was an older guy, but he was just so cool. At first I always thought he was drunk, but I found out that it was his accent from Louisiana. And it was pretty cool. And the cooking shows, and one of my favorite cooking shows now is Bobby Flay. And that's just like, he's my idol. And I never went to cooking school, but anybody can cook healthy, and that's the key. It's cooking healthy. You don't have to be a chef to cook healthy. You don't have to go out and spend all this money and make a 5-star restaurant dish. You can make healthy meals just by going to the farmer's market. Wow, look at this. This looks so good. I test it. And that's it, you know, and it's like, it's healthy, and that's the cool thing. Yep. Just like that. And then add your noodles. And this will make 6 servings, 1 cup servings. A little more pepper. And a little more seasoned salt. And there you have it. A nice healthy meal, 4 servings, or 6 servings rather, 1 cup, 234 calories. Everybody have a blessed day. There you have it. There you have it. Look at that, it's so yummy. And I learned it from my father, a traditional European dish from Czechoslovakia. Bye! God bless everyone. Have a great night.